picks in now. Now we're going to go through each player on each team, and we're probably going to pick, which team has the better slot right there, right? So let's start it off. We got the catchers, Gabby Moreno and Jonah Heim on the Rangers. So I don't know. Who do you think's got the better catcher here? You see the stats on there.
I've got Moreno. I mean, he's swinging a hot bat right now. And I'm not saying that Heim isn't, but I'm going to take Moreno on this one. I think he's doing a little bit more at the plate. And I think defensively that's maybe kind of a toss-up, but I like Moreno just a little bit better.
I'm going to go same way. I think Moreno's hitting really good. And I think he's going to throw out more. Like the Diamondbacks are going to steal all over Jonah Heim. Not because Jonah Heim's bad, but they just steal all over everybody. So
yeah, I mean they were taking bags off JT, and JT's exactly in the game. So
exactly. So I got Gabby Moreno. All right, let's go hop over to first base. You got Nate Lowe and Christian Walker.
You can go first. I went first last time, but you give me. We'll alternate here.
All right, bet. I'm gonna go Nate Lowe on this one. Former Ray legend, brother of Josh Lowe. His mom, shout out to his mom. She's dealing with, I think, some kind of illness or cancer or something. I think he's going to have a great World Series. He's starting to get hot, too, at the end of the ALCS. So I'm going to go Nate Lowe there over Christian Walker, who's
I've also got Nate Lowe. I mean, Walker, kind of the popular name, but he's hitting a $179 right now. 4 stolen bases, though.
That's sneaky. Wheels.
Watch him on the bags, but he's got to get on the bags first. So maybe like to see that average bump up a little bit. But, yeah, I've got Lowe.
All right, let's hop over to second base. My position, my favorite position. We got Ketel and Marcus Semien. Is that even a question?
It's not a question, but if Anthony Espatia was on this list, I would definitely pick him over Ketel Marte. But he's not, so it's Ketel Marte. I think anybody and their mother would have Ketel Marte over Marcus Semien.
Yeah, Marcus Semien's a dog, and he might have a great series, but I'm going to have to go with Ketel right now. Ketel's way hotter. I mean, he hasn't gone hitless all playoffs. How do you not go Ketel? Let's hop over to third. We're going to look at Longoria, my buddy, my boy. And Josh Young with the Rangers. I think he's a rookie this year, too. They have some great rookies.
He's swinging it, man, but you got to go get Josh Young. I mean, no disrespect to what Longoria is doing or has done, but Josh Young is hot, man. He's hovering right around the 300 mark. He's swinging it. I mean,
I'm on the same page.
What, it was a game 3? He had 2 home runs back-to-back at-bats?
Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's swinging it, man. He's got 3 home runs, 8 ribbies. I mean, give me Josh Young.
I actually think Longoria is going to have a good World Series, too. So, give me Josh.
I definitely hope so.
Yeah. All right, shortstops, Corey Seager and Geraldo Perdomo, however you say his first name. I don't know. Perdomo and Seager. That's a pretty good shortstop battle right there. But give me Corey Seager. I mean, he's Corey Seager. You pay that man $325 million for a reason. That's Corey Seager. Perdomo's good, too, but they're all good.
I'll say Perdomo is having probably the sneakiest, quiet success in the playoffs on anyone on either of these rosters. Guy's at 278 with a couple home runs, and he's playing really good defense. But give me the $325 million man, Corey Seager. He's having
defense is better.
Yeah, I mean, give me Corey Seager though, and I think both shortstops are gonna be really fun to watch this series. But you gotta go with Seager.
I think if you have any question over who to pick here, just go look at Corey Seager's playoff history. I mean, he always hits big hits in the playoffs, and he also hit that bomb in Game 7 to set the tone. So, yeah, Seager, easy, bro. Left field, you got Evan Carter and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Give me Evan Carter here, bro, the rookie. I'm a big fan of Evan Carter. I was talking with my sister about it. I'm a big fan of him, so I'm going to go with him there.
Dude, I'll also go with Evan Carter. He's had some insanely clutch hits. He's putting together really good at-bats. And I love Gurriel, and I think Gurriel's also putting up some big hits. But I think Carter –
hair.
Yeah, sweet, crazy hair. I mean, dude, drop your – Gurriel, if you're watching this, drop your barber in the comment section, please. I'd love to give you a visit. But, yeah, man, I think both guys are really good. And I think Gurriel is a mature player, and he's going to have a really good World Series. But – just on paper, I think you got to go with
Carter with the defense, too. He had some big catches, too, in the Astros series.
He flies out there, man. He can cover some ground.
Yeah. And he's young, bro. He plays with good energy, bro. You need that. Let's hop over. We're talking Alec Thomas, the guy I was talking about, and we got Leodis Taveras, too, who also he robbed a home run off Jordan, too. So they're good defense, both of these guys.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Honestly, I know he's got a lower batting average, but that doesn't tell the whole story. Give me Alec Thomas. 4 home runs in the postseason. Ball's gonna fly in the desert, baby. I know they got closed roof and it's hot, but give me Give me Alec Thomas.
Damn it, bro. I was hoping we were gonna have a different pick here, but I'm going Alec Thomas too.
I was kind of hoping we would not have the same picks, but yeah, I mean, I like Alec Thomas, and I think that's who I'm gonna roll with.
Watching this is looking at this is like, bro, all these picks are terrible, and they have the opposite of ours, but we have the same ones. I mean, Alec Thomas. The reason I'm picking him is, and I wanted to have a different pick here, but Alec Thomas has big hits. He's already been clutch.
Yeah, he has been clutch.
Tavares has had some big hits too, but I like Alec Thomas better in that situation.
Yeah.
Right field. This is a heavyweight matchup here. Adolis Garcia and Corbin Carroll. You're talking about a guy who just won MVP and a guy who's Rookie of the Year and is probably going to win MVP for the World Series if they win. So,
yeah, I mean, honestly, you can really coin flip here. I mean, two guys that have had incredible years and having really good postseason. I mean, on one end, look at Adolis Garcia, 327, 7 home runs, 20 RBIs. I mean,
that's absurd.
Unheard of up to this point. And then you got Corbin Carroll, a little speedy guy, 4 stolen bases, 6 ribbies, 2 home runs, but he's hitting right at 295, hovering around the 300 mark. 2 incredible players, but I mean, no surprise here. We're going with Adolis Garcia. Bro is just on a tear.
Shoot, man. I want to pick. This is good. Bro, I don't know who to pick because Adolis is Adolis. He just went crazy.
It's a coin flip, man. You got 2 guys that are just flat out play and can know how to ball, man.
Like, is bro gonna be able to do that? I think Corbin Carroll can do it, but I'm gonna go Adolis. Same reasons you all just said. Like, dude, 20 RBIs. How do you not go with that guy?
Drop your opinions in the comment section. Whoever's watching, please.
DH spot.
Agree. If you think we're idiots.
Tommy Pham and Mitch Garver.
You're up. You go.
Mitch Garver. Simple than that. Tommy Pham has some big hits too, but Mitch Garver's been knocking the crap out of the ball. Tommy Pham, I think, is susceptible to strikeouts, so I'll take Mitch Garver as my DH over Tommy Pham.
Yeah,
I keep saying Pham.
I agree with that. I mean, I want to have a different pick, but give me Mitch Garver. It's not even close. Their numbers are.
I think this is where we start to get a little more interesting here. The starting pitching. We got 3 starters, usually a 3-man rotation in the playoffs. Zach Gallen, the 2 aces. Zach Gallen and Jordan Montgomery. I say 2 aces, but honestly, the Rangers have like probably 3 bona fide.
Yeah.
They could be aces. I'll give this one first. Give me Zach Gallen over Jordan Montgomery. Obviously, the stats aren't there. He got, pieced up a little bit against the Phillies, but I think Zach Gallen's going to bounce back and be nasty for the Diamondbacks here against the Rangers.
Yeah, I hear you. I definitely take that 5.2 ERA with a grain of salt. He got pieced 1 game in the entire postseason thus far, but I am going with the former Yankee. Give me Jordan Montgomery. I like Jordan.
Finally.
I like the different pick finally, but give me Jordan Montgomery. I think he's a gamer. I mean, he's coming out the pen at some point late in the series. Give me Jordan Montgomery.
If the Rangers win, I told you that was my World Series pick. So, I mean, he's legit too.
I mean,
that's why I said it's going to be fun.
It's going to be a great
Game 2 starters, you got Merrill Kelly from Team USA. Shout out Merrill Kelly and Nate Eovaldi too. Who do you got there?
I've got Nate Eovaldi, man. I mean, I'm telling you, this Ranger staff right now I'm sorry. Yeah. The Ranger staff right now. I love what they got going on. Nathan Eovaldi is extremely dependent. He's consistent. I mean, he's 4-0.
4-0.
He's 4-0 in 4 games started with a sub 2.5 ERA. Give me Nathan Eovaldi.
Yeah, I mean,
video game.
Merrill Kelly ERA isn't too far off either. He only thrown 3 games. The 1 game he didn't throw as well. He only gave up like 3 earned runs, so it wasn't that bad. And it was in Philly after he said, I don't even think the Philly crowd's going to be as loud as it was in Miami during the World Baseball Classic. So he was like asking for trouble. I got Nate Eovaldi. Nate Eovaldi's been in big games before, so he knows what he's doing. I mean, Merrill Kelly has too, I guess, if you count the World Baseball Classic. But give me Nate Eovaldi, big game Nate.
Agreed.
This for a Game 3 starter. Max Scherzer on the bump for the Rangers. Probably going against Brandon Pfaadt, who threw great. Who do you got there?
I really want to say Scherzer, man, because he's a veteran. He knows what he's doing. I mean, he just threw in Game 7. I really like Scherzer, and I think he is just a gamer. But give me Pfaadt, man. He's hot right now. He's pitching well. I hate that the Diamondbacks pulled him kind of early in his was a Game 4 start maybe, but I love Pfaadt. He's 4 games started with an 0-0 record, so they're not letting him go too deep in games, but he's got a sub 3 ERA, so they're kind of getting him out. I guess analytically speaking, they're getting him out before he maybe sees the top of the lineup 3 times through. But
Yeah.
I really like whatever the game plan they have with Fott, it's working. I really like Fott.
Give me the P to the F to the double A DT, bro. Brendan Fott, bro. He's nasty, dude. And Max Scherzer's nasty too, but he's getting up there in age, and I don't think he's had like one good playoff start, right? And that was with the Nationals.
Yeah, but I do think, I agree. I mean, in the playoffs, he's been a little shaky, but I mean, at some point, a guy like that is going to come through for the squad.
Yeah.
But
like the old David Price.
Fott is the guy to go to. So
I could see Max Scherzer having one really good dominant game in this series and one really bad game.
He's a psycho, man. He really is.
He is a psycho.
He's a psycho.
I think the game he threw well was in the World Series too. So
yeah, no offense, Max Scherzer, if you're going to watch it, but you're psychotic.
Now let's look at the closers, bro. You got Paul Sewald and Jose Leclerc. Is that French, dude? He's Dominican, but he's got like a French last name, Leclerc. Whatever.
I don't know, maybe like we can like find like clip a video of him talking. And
he's not French. He's Dominican. I had to look it up.
Oh yeah.
He's Dominican.
I don't know. Maybe we're missing like an apostrophe above like the E or something, or like the dash or whatever you say. But yeah, man. 2 closing pitchers. I mean, I watched Sewald go crazy.
So on these stats where it says like 6 and 6, 3 and 4, that's not a record. That's like saves. Save opportunity.
Yeah. Give me the guy that's 6 for 6, man. I mean, he's about as reliable as it comes right now. 0 ERA. I like if it was me, I would feel a little bit better with Paul on the bump with a 1-run lead in the 9th. So
I'm gonna go same. I'm gonna go same, dude. Put Sewald out there. I mean, Leclerc is the Rangers bullpen. Same with Diamondbacks bullpen over the Rangers bullpen. I think that's why I picked them too in the World Series. I just think that their bullpen's better. I mean, the Rangers bullpen has done really good in the playoffs too, but they were a little shaky in that Astros series. Jose Altuve hits the bomb, but also that's the Astros and Altuve. But we saw what the Diamondbacks can do to a bullpen too. So I don't know. Yeah. Rangers bullpen ain't it. Give me Sewald. I guess that's it. So we have, let's see, total of 1 players for the Diamondbacks, 6 out of 9 for the Rangers, and we split on the 2 aces, but most of the pitchers are Diamondbacks. So I guess that's how we see that series.
Yeah. I just like it's fun to kind of break it down when it's on paper and really see, hey, this is what we think on a pay-per-view. But yes, my pick, Diamondbacks in 7. I feel good about it. I feel good about it because what we just walked through and stuff makes me feel good. But Adolis Garcia, I will say, like Adolis Garcia and Corey Seager is going to be it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. They're going to really have to these Diamondback pitchers are really going to have to navigate through the middle of this order. Because Adolis Garcia's got 20 RBIs. It's unreal.
Yeah. I mean, and they did the same thing. I think the reason why I picked the Diamondbacks too is, do you think that the Rangers lineup is scarier than the Phillies? I think sometimes they're comparable. They got dogs in there.
Yeah. I would say it's very similar to the Phillies lineup, as the Diamondbacks lineup really isn't as scary, but it's just like they do the little things right. And
what I was going to say though is, you said that they have to navigate through that middle of the Ranger lineup. I said the reason I picked the Diamondbacks is because I think their pitching is going to carry them, and then their offense and defense is going to do what they have to do. They already did it against the Phillies. I think they can navigate the Phillies lineup. They can navigate the Rangers lineup. So that's why I picked the Diamondbacks. Yeah.
But
even if they're the underdogs and don't have $1 million players.
I will say both teams, man. Shout out to both teams because the Rangers go to a tough crowd in Houston and they win a Game 7. And same thing with the Diamondbacks, man. I mean, it doesn't get much tougher than the Phillies, and they went into Philly Game 7, and they took Game 7 and Game 6, but Game 7 in Philly. Like, both teams definitely deserve to be here. Winning on the road is crucial in playoff baseball, and both teams took road Game 7 victories. Unreal.
It's gonna be a big series, baby. Buddy's
man, I wish I could get on a plane and come down and we could do the show while we're right next to each other. Like, we could watch ball.
Hey, do it, bro.
We can have some more fun. I know that you said you don't think of me, but what you doing now